Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to another RF Crypto video. Today's markets have pumped. The markets are up by almost 12%. Bitcoin, I think, is the biggest winner here, seeing a 15% increase, and we will speak about why this is a bit later. Ethereum's up by 11%, BNB is up by 12%, Terra up by a massive 22%. So the entire market is basically up. If we scroll all the way down to the top 50, let's keep going. Can we find any red? Anchor Protocol is the only one in the top 100, or else all the other coins, obviously excluding stable coins, are in the green. Looking at Bitcoin, we see that it broke the $42,000 support level, and now it's playing like at a mini support level of 44,000. It's trading between 42,000 and 44,000, and it has a possibility of going all the way up to $46,000. There has been a massive buy-up of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours, and once it broke this 42,000 support level, it just kept going up. It went all the way up to almost $45,000 until the bears started selling off and it corrected itself to the $43,000 level. So we'll have to see. It could reach 46,000 or it could go below 42,000 and reach the support level of 40,000 that we saw for the last few days. And if it goes below this, this will be the new resistance level. But if it goes above this, this $46,000 resistance level could become the new support level, seeing prices go all the way up to 50,000. But this is obviously a temporary pump. We don't know what direction the markets are going to move, especially in this volatile state in the world. Sometimes it moves down, sometimes it moves up, sometimes it moves laterally, down, up. So there is no real pattern going on. It's just a matter of what factors are driving these prices to move the way they're moving. So the reason why Bitcoin has seen such a massive increase in the last 24 hours, 15% is massive, is, as a backstory, Western nations have frozen assets of several Russian bank systems to prevent asset transfer using the SWIFT network. And these moves have further isolated Russia economically, causing its national currency, the rubles, to fall more than 30%. It was trading at about 90 ruble to the dollar before the sanctions were imposed, and now it's about 105 rubles to the dollar. And media reports state that the Russian citizens are standing in line for hours to withdraw their money from the banks and put them onto other assets, and mainly the US dollar. However, the US dollar is very, very scarce and it's only available in the black market. And the fact that you have to pay a premium on the dollar, so if the official ruble rate is 105 for $1, in the black market it would probably cost 120 to 130 rubles for $1. So it's very, very, very expensive to trade your rubles for dollars at this moment. In another tangent, it's possible that many Russians are seeking a safe haven for their assets and are turning to Bitcoin too. So their first port of call is to convert their ruble into dollars. Obviously, this isn't really possible or feasible, so they will turn into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And it's important to know that Russian citizens already hold almost $24 billion worth of Bitcoin. Russian citizens have 12 million cryptocurrency wallets set up in a country of over 120 million people. This is important. And those digital wallets already have an estimated 24 billion in crypto assets. And it's reasonable to assume that Russian citizens may be moving their depreciated Russian currency into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, sort of to serve as a store of value, hedge against depreciating ruble and the potential further depreciation of the ruble, given that now the Central Bank of Russia has been sanctioned. And there is a tendency for an increased adoption of cryptocurrency in Russia. There are only 12 million cryptocurrency wallets in a country of 120 million people. So that leaves over 120 million potential customers for cryptocurrencies in play. And especially during these times, it's more probable that these people are going to get into cryptocurrencies sooner rather than later. There is every reason to believe that the conflict will drive crypto adoption within the Federation to all-time highs as its citizens try to survive the specter of this conflict any way they can. And this is mainly through cryptocurrencies. So summing up, the increased activity in the cryptocurrency market is most likely due to increased purchases of cryptocurrencies by Russian citizens trying to get rid of their ruble or their depreciating ruble. Also, a lot of Ukrainians are purchasing cryptocurrencies, and a lot of people are purchasing cryptocurrency to donate to several organizations and some government agencies that are accepting cryptocurrencies in Ukraine, which is driving up demand for cryptocurrency and which led to this over 10% increase in the last 24 hours. However, there is a caveat, and there is something that we should look at. This increase in price might be short-lived, or there might not be any more increases in price. It might be trading laterally from now on, because at the moment, crypto could provide a means for Russians to evade economic restrictions. However, this might not be the case for a lot longer, because the Biden administration is in the early stages of exploring sanctions on Russian crypto activity, which will target exchanges that violate bans against transactions with blacklisted Russian banks. And also, these exchanges will not want to mess with the US government or the US Treasury because there is a reputation issue here. This is because no exchange wants to be associated with facilitating sanctions evasion. And this is a factor that will be in play seeing where the markets are going to move in the next few days, especially since if sanctions on Russian crypto activity become online, then we might see a decrease in the activity in cryptocurrencies, especially since Russian citizens, who are now the biggest drivers of demand for cryptocurrencies, will not be able to purchase these assets. But only time will tell, and we'll have to see what sanctions are imposed and what rules and regulations come about in the next few days or weeks or months. So crypto donations to Ukraine are close to $20 million, and this is only from Thursday. So in about 4 or 5 days, crypto donations are almost $20 million. They have been donated to the Ukrainian government and to NGOs providing support to the Ukrainian military and the Ukrainian public. And majority of the donations, almost 90% of the donations, were in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and 11% was in stablecoins. So 99% of all crypto donations were either in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or stablecoins. And that's why we've seen such a massive increase in the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum and the markets in general, because whenever Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, the market usually follows. A lot of decentralized autonomous organizations have also been used to raise funds. So for example, Pleaser DAO, in collaboration with the NFT studio Trippy Labs and Russian art collective Pussy Riot member, formed a decentralized autonomous organization called Ukraine DAO, which has raised around $3.5 million so far, and this is going to humanitarian purposes, and it's another example how cryptocurrencies can bring people together to help those who are in most need. Also, the official Ukrainian Twitter account has posted addresses asking for donations in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. So as I said yesterday, the whole donation platform globally, especially starting with the Canadian truckers' protest and now with the Ukrainian conflict, we'll see in future a lot of more donations being done in crypto, or most donations moving from fiat to crypto, just because of ease, because of low costs, and because it's instantaneous. Looking very briefly at leverage, we have seen leverage going up and then down again. When the prices went up from 36 to 40,000, a lot of people thought that the prices have reached the ceiling and would go down following that. So it's very probable that a lot of this increase in leverage from 0.912 to 0.915 is attributed to shorts. And when the prices went up from 40,000 to 43,000, all those shorts got liquidated and the leverage went back down again to 0.193, which is almost as much as it was before the first price increase from 36 to 40,000. So leverage is a little bit down. It's not close to the all-time highs anymore, but it could go up because people, from fear, they're going to start becoming greedy and they're going to start wanting to leverage their positions in order to make more profits. A South African exchange, Valar, has raised $50 million in a Series B equity funding round, making the largest ever funding for an African crypto exchange. It's now valued at $240 million and has claimed to process over $7.5 billion in trading volume in the last 3 years, with 250,000 retail customers and 500 global institutional users. So this is a testament that cryptocurrency trading is global and cryptocurrency adoption is also global and could be of essence, especially in Africa, where the majority of the population is unbanked. Cryptocurrencies could give these unbanked individuals an alternative to banking, especially with cryptocurrencies that have low fees such as Solana, and they're quick. So these could start being used as payment from cell phone to cell phone or from wallet to wallet, and it could be a mix of cash and cryptocurrencies instead of cash and banks. Barcelona and AS Roma fan tokens rally after Socios partners with UEFA. So Barcelona and AS Roma tokens have gone up by 51 and 30% respectively in the last 24 hours. And this is because there was a recently announced partnership between UEFA, the governing body for European football, and Socios, a protocol that focuses on the creation of fan tokens. This partnership is contracted through 2024 and establishes Socios as the original sponsor for Champions League. Through this collaboration, fan tokens will be made available for free to fan token holders of clubs participating in Champions League as well as the Europa League and the Europa Conference League. Also, there has been an increase in interest of NFTs and an increase in interest in fan tokens because partnerships like these are sort of legitimizing fan tokens and making them a big player in the cryptocurrency field, especially since now they're being linked with NFTs, especially with sports collectibles. So we will soon see NFTs sort of like trading cards for basketball or for football or for baseball, which if you have a physical copy, it can go for hundreds of thousands of dollars if you have a rare one. I think all of this will start becoming digitized and become sort of NFTs, and we'll see a major shift from physical sports collectibles to digital sports collectibles, aka NFTs, especially since fan tokens are becoming more legitimate and are becoming more and more a part of these sports clubs. And with this, we'll see further adoption of fan tokens, and we'll see a lot more clubs, especially in football and basketball, creating fan tokens and creating sports collectibles NFTs for their fans. And it's a very exciting time, especially personally because I'm a very big sports fan, and if my favorite teams ever create NFTs or ever creates fan tokens, I'll definitely take part in them because it is the future of sports collectibles. It is the future of interaction between the fans and the club. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, share this video with your family and friends, even strangers if you want. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Invest wisely, and cheers.